Crossbow Anniversary Final Day. Man, I'm still blown away by everything that went on yesterday. Those two bracer pals of ours have been through a hell of a lot. I've heard my fair share of stories about what happened in Liberal, but the truth behind everything was even more surprising. There's also the society. I've heard speculation that they might even surpass the Epstein Foundation, and that's the F in terms of cutting-edge technology. Even so, I'm still surprised by the extent of their capabilities. Yeah, honestly, it still doesn't even seem real to me. According to what Joshua said, the society's influence hasn't extended to Crossbow quite yet. Perhaps it's harder for them to act under the eyes of the Empire and Republic? Intelligence personnel from both countries are probably hiding all over the place, so they wouldn't want to be caught. If it's not one shady undercover organization, it's another, I guess. A mysterious society, intelligence agencies, a massive crime syndicate. They got bad guys lining up to carve out a piece of Crossbow for themselves. Exactly. Good morning, Rhymes Delivery is here. Oh, it's you. You're the delivery man we met yesterday. Yes, I can't thank you enough. I'm so glad you ended up finding that kid. I bet his parents were freaking out. Yeah, you're right about that. Hope everything went over well with your company. Well, the Guardian Force was a little peeved with the late delivery. Luckily, I wasn't blamed too much by my boss. He told me a new one about inspecting the inside of a truck before I drove off, but that was it. Well, I imagine you are lucky to have gotten off with just that. For sure. Oops, that's right. Almost forget. I'm here on business. Got a package for you. Huh? Is it from headquarters? All I know is that it came in first thing in the morning and was marked for express delivery. So, here you go. Lloyd received a small package. What is this? It's extremely tiny. Well, my job is done. I still got more deliveries to get to, so I head out now. Sounds good, thanks. Please be sure to avoid accidentally transporting any more lost children. Trust me, lesson learned. So, who's it from? Let's see here. It says it's from Kitty. Really? Ren. Lloyd opened the package and removed its contents. A card with a written message accompanied by a set of jet black cards were found inside. I'm giving you these cards as a thank you gift for yesterday. I'd originally intended to see the event for myself, thinking there might be some interesting toys there, but I decided to hand these over to you instead. Have fun, special support section. Received Golden Rose card. Schwarze Auktion invitations? How in the world did she get her hands on something like this? These things are only sent out to Zamuria's top VIPs, right? Furthermore, how did she know we were looking into the auction in the first place? When it comes to her, it's probably better we don't try to make sense of things. More importantly, are these cards the real deal? I would hope so. They certainly give off a luxurious feel, so I think there's a good chance they are. A seal of a golden rose. It even uses a real gold leaf. The event started at 7 tonight at Speaker Hartmann's mansion in Michelin. Hey guys. I know the chief warned us not to mess with this, but No need to finish, Lloyd. I'm not one to ignore a young lady's generosity. We're lucky the chief had a meeting at headquarters today. You all sure about this? I don't want you guys to feel like you need to come along just because I can't let go of it. You're not the only one here. In fact, I may even be more interested in the auction than you are. After all, it seems to be a gathering place for people from the same background as me. I too am genuinely curious about this auction. I'd like to see those interesting toys that Wen mentioned in her letter for myself. Me, I'm just looking forward to seeing if his fancy stars on the shindig lives up to all the hype. After all, we might have turned down a night of food, drink, and barside chats with lovely high-class ladies. No way I could pass up an opportunity like this. Everyone. Today's the final day of the festival. Let's do our work until noon, then head over to a boarding deck in the harbor district. If we're really going to infiltrate the auction, we can figure out our plan of attack on the way to Michelin. Yes, understood. Well, what do you say we go ahead and knock out the support request for now, no? Right, we should check the terminal to see if it has been updated with any new ones. Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero and the final day of the anniversary festival. So let's look what kind of quests await us. Urgent request from City Hall. There's a serious matter at City Hall I would like to discuss in private. I'm requesting the SSS to come see me quickly. Chief Clip, General Affairs, 2nd Division. Mainz Mountain Path Monster Extermination. A dangerous monster, Grand Mo, has been sighted in the tunnel on Mainz Mountain Path. We asked that the Special Support Section deal with this threat swiftly. It has deadly, poisonous claws. Be prepared to resist poison. Well, allow me to go over the report for the many famous views from yesterday. Exposing the counterfeit dealers. You received a gladiator belt, which is cool. Missing tourists. Serial theft. East Coastal Monster Extermination. I'll make sure your bonuses get transferred to you immediately. Thank you and please keep up the good work. Alright. Is the chief there? No. Chief is out. Good. Then let's go to City Hall first. The closing ceremony is being held at 5 PM. We've had a record turnout for a festival this year, so we're anticipating the venue will reach its maximum capacity. We'll also be broadcasting the speech out to the plaza for anybody that isn't able to enter. Why of all times did this have to happen when Mayor McDowell's out? Anyway, it seems like our only option now is to proceed for our preparations. I'll go secure more chairs for our venue. There's something missing here. So I have a suspicion I know what this quest is. Oh, sweet ideas, what am I going to do? Oh, I recognize you. You have a special support section, right? Yes, we are. Is everything alright, sir? We're here for your support request. I can tell you're in a bit of a panic. Has something gone missing, perhaps? Actually, yes. Something really important was stolen. So it's a case of theft after all. You're telling me someone had the stones to steal from City Hall? I figured the festival would bring its fair share of problems, but man. Could you tell us what was stolen, sir? Right, do you remember the giant statue that used to sit on display here? That. You know, now that you mention it, it does feel a little more spacious than usual. It's hard to believe someone could possibly steal something that heavy, though. Right? I could hardly believe it myself. The statue is known as the Saint's Prayer. A renowned sculptor crafted it when Crossbell Estate was founded. This is the very same Saint's Prayer by the famous Magnus Hector, yes? The magnum opus of one of the greatest sculptures from Crossbell. It was a gift in honor of the state's founding. I've heard its historical significance has made it the unofficial symbol of City Hall. I find it a little ironic that the Republican and Imperial factions hold so much power over a diet under its protection. Well said, miss. But indeed, the statue is incredibly important to City Hall. We consider it to be the pride of Crossbell Estate. To make matters worse, many guests will be here for the closing ceremony this afternoon. To display such negligent behavior during a joyous occasion would be an utter disgrace. Definitely, Crossbell would be a joke on the international stage. Yeah, and the CPD take the heavy blow to their reputation too. I can see the headlights in the Crossbell Times already. Wendy, please consider thinking before you add any unnecessary stress. Sorry about that, kinda just slipped out. Still, there's a very real possibility it could all come true. Oh, please don't let it come to that. The Crossbell Times already loves to write on the various scandals here at City Hall. I think we should get started on the investigation, man. That being said, do you have any idea who the perpetrator might be, sir? Well, actually, this was left at the scene of a crime. Clip revealed a card. Special support section. With my riddles, I challenge you to a game of wisdom and wit. For the starting key, lift your eyes up within the city's beloved symbol to see not the time, but the darkened night sky. Phantom Thief B? I never expected him to come to Crossbell. Who does this guy think he is? Why does a thief get to give himself some slick nickname? Wait a second, I feel like I've heard that name before. I also recall hearing that name in passing. You two are familiar with him, yes? Yeah, but I've only heard a few rumors. He's an infamous thief known across the continent for his exploits. He's both elusive and mysterious and is responsible for the theft of countless works of art. He primarily operates in the Empire. This is the man known as Phantom Thief B. And every Trails game has a quest with him. All of them. His modus operandi is to send a calling card to his victims to taunt them. He has yet to be caught in the act a single time. His arsenal of bizarre magic allows him to claim his spoils without being detected. The strange part is, some people regard him as a hero. So essentially this infamous thief has issued us a challenge then. Right, this is actually the reason I called you here instead of a Bracer Guild. The calling card clearly stated the SSS by name. This is starting to sound like it might actually be fun. Hey Lloyd, I don't really care if this guy is some infamous thief, but we gotta take him down. Right, but don't forget there's a missing statue we need to retrieve. Let's accept this challenge head on, everyone. Right, let's do this. The riddle says we need to find the city's beloved symbol. We should begin by determining what that is exactly. Sounds like it's time to hit the streets. I can't believe we let this happen during a closing ceremony. Please recover the Saint's Prayer as quickly as you can, I'm begging you. Please hurry, time is of the essence. Now, the city symbol would be the crossbell. The Bell of Crossbell. You could make the argument that it's the true symbol of a city. Hey Lloyd, what if You read my mind, Ellie. You think there's a way we can check inside of it? We can, if you remember. Through the geofront. Ouch! I dig my head. Wow, it's pitch black inside the bell. I can hardly see a thing. Perhaps this is the night sky the riddle was referencing? That would also make the bell of Crossbell the symbol we're looking for. I think I see a card inside of a bell, Lloyd. Oh, I think you're right. Give me a moment while I reach for it. A card was affixed up near the top of a bell. For the next key, seek the oasis of pristine water, known only to the dazzling ones. This must be another riddle, huh? Phantom Thief B truly is a fan of unconventional methods, it seems. An oasis of pristine water. What could that mean? Can we? We cannot quick travel out of here. Okay, then we need to go on foot. The dazzling ones. Oh hey, what you up to? Ilya asked me to pick up some ice cream. The next performance is about to start. I should hurry up and get to helping them. Looks like someone's working hard. She seems to finally have found the path she wished to walk. Ilya said that if I want to start practicing on stage I could, but no, not yet. I'll stay as her assistant for a bit longer. I can still train by observing Ilya during practice. Okay, maybe? Welcome everybody, thanks for coming. Although I regret you currently occupied. Not is it not? Okay, I looked this one up. It's a Fisherman's Guild. Oh, this tank of water is enormous. The fish appear to be swimming peacefully. Actually, now that I've taken a better look, their scales look like they reflect light and sparkle. An oasis of pristine water. I think this might be our next target. Did you guys see that? It's in the tank. Is there something I can help you with? Oh, sorry to disturb you. It's actually a bit of a long story, but to make it short, an important card of ours fell into this tank. Do you mind getting it out for us? The heck? Looks like it'd be kinda challenging. You probably have to snag it with a hook to get it out of there. I can go in there myself and get it. I was afraid of that. Guess we need a pretty experienced fisherman to get that baby out of there. I'm already here. I'll fish the blasted thing out of you. Piece of cake. Wow, you made that look easy. Sorry to make extra work for you, Kopan. No biggie. I could do stuff like this with my eyes shut. So, what's up with the card? Well, it really is a bit of a long story. Ah, whatever. Come on, Lloyd, hurry up and read the sucker. Okay, let's see what we have here. 9, 7, 14, 9, 19. Examine the central box that rudely resounds. This one doesn't make the least bit of sense to me. What are those numbers at the top for? Perhaps some kind of code? For example, it's entirely possible these numbers correspond to letters. Maybe? Yeah, makes sense to me. Let's keep it in our minds while we search. Nine, 7, 14, 9, 19. Use the letters of the alphabet. That correspond to the alphabetical number. And we get Ignis. And the box that loudly resounds is the loudspeaker. A card is attached to the back of a speaker. Found it. 9, 7, 14, 9, 19. If you match those numbers to their respective letters in the alphabet, it spells out Ignis. Examine the central box that rudely resounds. Guess this big old speaker does pump out some pretty rude noise. Indeed, but we still haven't found the statue. What does this message say, Lloyd? Oh, let's see. Maybe you want to go away from the loudspeaker when it's loud? For the next key, locate the entrance leading to the White Falcon, a place where time is carried away. Leading to the White Falcon. He sure isn't holding back on these riddles. Isn't the White Falcon's liberal national bird? You know, the country responsible for the Non-Aggression Pact? I find it borderline impossible if this crew isn't related to them in some way. Yeah, but we can't just pack our bags and fly to Liberal, can we? Definitely not. I'm certainly not in support of that plan even. If we analyze the pattern within the clues given to us thus far, our next target will be local. Hey punks, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, but we didn't mean to walk in here unannounced. We have finished our task, so you may be at peace. Yeah, finished? I show you who's finished. Let's get out of here before Walt pops a frigging vein. Next target. The airport. Hey, it's a bobcat. At least it looked like the bobcat. Alright, let's try checking out the airport. Phantom Thief B's clue mentioned the White Falcon, which is Liberal's national bird. By the entrance to the White Falcon, you must have been referring to Crossbell Airport, where there are daily flights to Liberal. All that's left is a place where time is carried away, ain't it? Let's keep that detail in our minds while we investigate. Shall we begin? You can't enter? I didn't want to enter. Yeah, leave it to me, man. They love to throw the long jobs at me, huh? Wait, didn't the boss's friends come to Crossbell too? Man, if she wasn't so loaded with work, I bet her ladyship would have wanted to see them. Alright, right out of the airport was a local shipping company named Rhymes Deliveries. Run it over there and come back, yeah? So this is indeed the bobcat, because those are the guys that we were talking about Josette right now. Arios? Oh, isn't this where? I wasn't expecting to run into the SSS here. Arios? Hello, thanks again for helping us out at the ancient battlefield yesterday. So going on another business trip? Indeed, to Remiferia this time. From the looks of things, you aren't intending to boarding an airship, are you? No, we aren't. We're in the middle of solving a nasty mystery, actually. Is that so? Very well then. Remember, today's the last day of the festival. Don't lose focus just yet. Yes, sir. I guess we can't exactly tell them we're planning to infiltrate the auction. Excuse me, Arias. Are you sure it's okay to leave without going to see Shizuku? It sounds like you haven't been able to spend much time with her during the festival, so... Believe me, it pains me to go so long away from the Shizuku site. I had hoped that I'd be able to see her at least one time this week, but unfortunately I never got that chance. I'm pretty sure Estelle and Joshua have been spending more time with her than I have these days. Sad as it may be. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your family affairs. No, I should be one apologizing. If not for me, you wouldn't have to worry about Shizuku's well-being. I wonder if Ellie was reminded of her and her parents. You might not think it, but the final day of the anniversary festival tends to bring the most disturbances. Don't lose focus until the day is done. Our airships would primarily consist of ones going north to the Principality and ones going south of Libel. Do have routes to fly to Erebonia and Calvert, but the amount of people who take those is considerably less. Or should I say, your average person is much more likely to take the railway? So throw everything away and go enjoy all the festivities, but I can't neglect my job. I have a responsibility to the airport. Hi there, are you here to pick up your things too? Please just flash me a claim check when you see your luggage, alright? This is the airport's baggage claim. Maybe he'll be able to help us. Excuse me, have you seen a cart around here? It'll probably be pretty out of place. Cart, like, not a claim check. Sorry, but I can't think of anything that matches the description. If you need the lost and found, you'll want to check at the ticket counter. Will do. We appreciate your assistance. And there comes the cart. It's what I think it is. Unbelievable. Snatch. A white envelope. Well, dang, didn't expect it to show up there of all places. This bee guy sure puts a lot of work in those theatrics. Let's see what the message says. Find the mark of splendid correspondence. 11/1192. Another riddle. Great. I don't know why I even got my hopes up. The mark of the splendid correspondence. What exactly could that mean? Correspondence, so someone who communicates through letters, or maybe simply someone who conveys information. Perhaps we should try to find someone whose job involves communicating things to others. That's just a wild guess, though. Well, there's nothing to do but start searching for clues. Well, dang. When the heck did that card get in there? I'm positive that it wasn't there when I handed the package to the courier. At least I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Okay, someone who deals with information. Like a newspaper. Specifically, the award. This is the certificate given to the journalist awarded the Pulitzer Prize. The Pulitzer Prize. That is the award given to the most impactful journalist in a given year, if I remember correctly. Over the 3-month period of the 100 Days War, this journalist was committed to delivering war coverage with the utmost honesty and a sense of justice. In commemoration of this achievement, he is hereby awarded the Pulitzer Prize, November in the September calendar 1192. Right, this should be the mark of splendid correspondence Phantom Thief B mentioned. A card is affixed to the back. Yep, sure enough. Let's read our next clue. This is my final riddle. In this city of Grey, visit the elegant abode of the elder who arbitrates. The elegant abode of the elder who arbitrates. Wait, it can't be. Yep, the Mayor McDowell Estate. Or the McDowell Estate. Where the mayor sits who mediates between the two factions of a diet. Ah, Lady Ellie, I'm pleased to inform you Mr. Henry will be returning early today. Oh really? Thank you for notifying me. I'm happy to hear it. We really must have grandfather to get some rest. Likewise, my lady. Joanna has been cheerfully preparing dinner to celebrate this occasion. On that note, would you be free to join us for dinner this evening? Oh, I apologize, Helma. I have important work to take care of today. I'm unsure of when I'll be able to return. Is that so? Pardon me for being presumptuous. Nonetheless, we shall prepare a plate for you, just in case your schedule happens to change. I hope to see your continued efforts at work. Huh? How did it even get here? Man, I knew this day would come. The goddess has finally come down to personally punish me for my life of debauchery. Stop being stupid, Rennie. This is clearly the Saint's Prayer statue that was stolen from City Hall. Why? Why is it in Grandfather's room of all places? Is everything alright in there, my lady? What is this? Did you all carry this in here by yourself? Clearly not. Long story short, you're looking at the work of a notorious Phantom Thief B. You couldn't mean the Phantom Thief B, could you? Did anyone suspicious come to the house today, Helma? No, we haven't a single visitor, my lady. Master Henry is exceedingly busy today, so no one has had any reason to visit. No witnesses either, then. How the hell did he manage to luck this thing in here? I can't even begin to imagine. Hold on, there's a card to attach to the side of a statue. A splendid job, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Your noble efforts have proved this festival to be more enjoyable than I could have ever desired. Your courage and toil have earned my respect. It pains me to say so, but certain circumstances have arisen. Rest easy, my friends, for I have no intention of interfering any longer. P.S. It appears you assisted my dearest little kitty yesterday. You have my utmost gratitude. Phantom Thief B. He took pleasure in toying with us until the final moment. I must admit, it feels slightly humiliating. More importantly, when he mentioned his dearest little kitty, he capitalized a K. Wait, you don't think... For real? He's talking about Ren? I mean, I guess it's not too crazy for them to know each other if B has connections to the society. We don't have any evidence to confirm it, so let's just leave that aside for now. Based on what we've seen, Phantom Thief B's strength lies in spreading confusion. That man truly agitates me. We should be thankful he didn't have any grander schemes planned. Hopefully he won't resort to tormenting others now that he's had his fun. We couldn't arrest this jackass, but I guess you're right, Lloyd. I guess we just call this case closed. Right, I'm just relieved that we are able to safely recover the statue. Anyway, I think we can move on now. As for this thing, let's contact Chief Clip and arrange to have it shipped back. I figure the four of us don't have a chance of carrying it over ourselves. Right, it really does make you wonder how he was able to tote this around town. How did he even get that in there? Through the window, or...? But it wouldn't fit through the door. I never would have imagined you'd be able to recover it so quickly. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Special Support Section. It was difficult, but I'm just glad we are able to get it back safe and sound. Now we'll be able to conduct the closing ceremony without issue. Indeed, what a relief. Okay, all set. We're done placing the statue. Oh, excellent. We appreciate how swiftly you were able to take care of it. Thanks for the help, pals. Sure thing. That thing was heavier than it looked. If you excuse us then. We had to call him on such short notice too. I have to give him an extra tip later. On that note, I have a reward for all of you too. Thank you very much. I'll be off then. I'm going to escort the stuff from the freight company. Case closed. All this walking has made my feet incredibly sore. What is in the package, Lloyd? Oh yeah, let's open it. A Sagittarius gem was inside the package. This appears to be a rare quartz. Hell of a thing for a city hall official to have, huh? Yeah, I have no clue why he'd have something so rare. Oh, you're back! Tell me it's true. Did you really recover the statue? I can't believe you managed to find it. Wow, color me impressed. You've even managed to put it back in its original spot. Thank you, Special Support Section. Wait, what? Didn't you just leave City Hall a second ago, Chief Clip? What do you mean? I've been in a meeting for the closing ceremony until just now. Wait a second, then that must have been... Phantom Thief B himself. What an incredibly cunning man. Leave it up to an infamous thief to pull off a party trick like that. Catching him is gonna be more than a simple game of cat and mouse. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, thank you so much. Now we can rest easy and hold the closing ceremony without reservation. Glad to hear it. Phantom Thief B. I didn't sense any ill intent, but that doesn't excuse the fact that he's a criminal. We have to settle things with him another time. Yeah. I really don't know what's going on, but I do know you seriously saved us. As much as I'd love to do more for you, we're swamped with preparations for the closing ceremony later today. Please understand you have our utmost gratitude. I hope to rely on you again. Oh, thank Adius, the Saint's Prayer has been returned. Whoops, now's not the time to celebrate. I'm falling behind on the closing ceremony preparations. Better hurry up. I'll only have 3 more hours to take care of it. Yeah, so what can we do? What is with Sagittarius Gem? An improved evasion quartz. Or a combination of evasion and move. Got another monster in the tunnel. Now to find the monster. That should be somewhere in this tunnel. Where is the monster? And we were warned of poison. What do we have? Death blow? Feathered mole. Large moments that makes its nest underground. Its claws are venomous. Fire. Still no good fire spell. What is with that hit rate? I want to mention these guys are blind, and LoH has a 55% evasion rate. Ooh. Crap. Grand Mole. Large mole monster that makes its nest underground. It's venomous. And immune to everything except stat reduction. Ow. Elsewhere at least water. Somewhat effective. What is that? God damn it. Clean out a bit. Burn. Ah. You are so annoying. Come on. Come on. Oh, was? $28, $28. 7 new materials and an attack 3 quartz. I don't know. 4 points of strength is not all that much, but I guess it will scale with levels, right? As it is a percentile increase. Good, but I think I ended here and then have an exploration next episode. And if I find a side quest, I hang it on right here. Otherwise, everything else I will hang to next episode. Until next episode then, I'm Ace and don't get lost.